No, it was a good thought. I'll just hold it. Okay. I wanted to set it on the. Yeah, I wanted to set it on the mantle over there, but I don't want to disturb those people, so we won't do that either.
Seriously wonder if they just have some more chairs.
Probably something in the fire code. Do you mind if I try and like set up my phone over there?
Oh, no. Go ahead. All right, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. That's going to be a really good night. The room's looking good. May get a little more crowded throughout the night, so be friendly with your neighbors and try to make room for each other. Dancing's going to be encouraged, but we're super excited to have two great bands for you tonight, and we're going to start right off with our friends here that come from the planet Banjo. I hope that you are ready for a cosmic journey through space and time and not enough time. But from Boulder, Colorado as well. Foggy Mountain Spaceship, y'all.
The banjo is less an instrument than a cosmic resonator, a circle of stretched skin and wire that somehow contains the mathematics of the universe. Each string is a filament of energy, taut like the very threads that they stitch space-time together. Pluck one, and the vibration ripples outward, a miniature gravitational wave that collides with the drumhead membrane, turning tension into resonance, resonance into sound, and sound into something more. An echo of cosmic order disguised as music.
Marietta, GA. What up? Good to be here with y'all. Yeah. We are Foggy Mountain Spaceship coming at you from Planet Banjo via Boulder, Colorado. It's good to be here tonight. We're going to play some tunes. We'll talk more later. Sound good?
Thank you so much. It's so great to be here in the Atlanta area finally. It's our first show east of the Mississippi River. So, we were at the IBMA conference this whole week in Chattanooga, not playing any public shows, but just doing showcases and blowing those bluegrass minds all week, so that was kind of fun. But we're super happy to be here. We're heading home tomorrow, but thank you all so much for making us feel so welcome. And I love the glasses. We would have had ours on tonight, but it's too bright up here. But yeah, that's our normal eyewear for those of you who don't know.
all a little bit about the instruments on stage this evening. Would you be interested in hearing about that?
What the heck is that?
Well, first, before I do that, the first 3 songs we played are original songs of ours. The first one is called Interstellar Blues. It's something of our theme song, I suppose. The second one is called Amani, inspired by the likes of Paul Simon et al. And the one we just played is called The Pleiades, named after the Seven Sisters constellation. On my left here, winner of many accolades, awards, teacher extraordinaire, banjo player all over the world, this is Chris Elliott on the 5-string acoustic banjo. After many years of development deep in the mountains of Jamestown, Colorado, the Banjotron Acoustic Kit 2000 was beamed down from the cosmos upon Mr. Chris Sheldon. Developed deep in the recesses of my garage in Longmont, Colorado.
Longmont, been there.
Yeah.
Nice place. Great place.
This is the Banjo Synthesizer Model 1, played and created by yours truly, as well as the electric banjo bass. My name is Kyle Ursery. Together we are Foggy Mountain Spaceship. It's a pleasure to be with you all here tonight. We're going to play a tune for y'all that I'm going to tell these guys what it is because they don't know what it is either.
All right.
You know, in Colorado, when we wear these suits at gigs, we usually aren't this sweaty. It's a little different out here, you know.
Take it off.
You don't want to see what's under these things.
Oh wow. You guys sound like a six-man band.
Thank you all so much. I'm going to change it up a little bit and do a Bob Dylan song now. So
Give it to us.
there's always a Bob Dylan fan in the crowd, so
Yes.
we're here for you. It's getting hotter, but there's a rumbling in the sky. I've been wading through the high muddy water, but keep rising in my mind. Every day your memory grows dimmer. It doesn't haunt me like it did before. I'm just walking through the middle of nowhere, trying to get ready, won't close the door. When I was in Missouri, they would not let me be. I had to leave there in a hurry. I only saw what they let me see. You broke the heart that loved you. Now you can see the look and now I'm riding home. I'm just walking that lonesome valley, trying to get heaven, won't close the door. People on the platform, waiting for the train. I can feel their hearts a beat, like pendulum swinging on chain. When you think that you've lost everything, you find out you can always lose some more. I'm just going down that road feeling bad, trying to get heaven, won't close the door. Going down the river, down to New Orleans. They tell me everything's gonna be alright, but I don't know what alright even means. I was riding in the buggy with Miss Mary Jane. Miss Mary Jane's the house that calls home. Well, I've been all around the world, boys, trying to get heaven, won't close the door. Won't sleep down in the parlor, relive my dreams. Don't close my eyes and I wonder if everything is hollow as it seems. Some trains don't pull no gamblers, no midnight ramblers like they did before. I've been to Sugar Town, I shook the sugar down. I'm trying to get heaven, won't close the door. I've been to Sugar Town, I shook the sugar down. I'm trying to get heaven, won't close the door.
Now for something completely different.
Free bird.
I need to learn that first lick.
There's always somebody.
There you go.
As close as you're gonna get.
We like to think of this next song as cross-generational. It now appeases to many generations, young and old. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but some of you will probably recognize it, and some of you might not. We'll see how it goes.
All right, we're gonna do a little bluegrass here. I guess this is bluegrass, but this is a cool one because it's a John Hartford and Bill Monroe tune. They wrote this song together, and it's a good one.
I don't think when they wrote it though that they had synthesizers in the mix. It's 2025 though, man.
Let it rip.
Knows when the river's gonna rise. with a riverman. That's Chris, Elliott, on the vocals.
Oh, that thing.
This is our bluegrass portion of the show. Are you ready?
Yes,
Okay.
Can't wait.
Well, there's three young miss that I'd like to kiss. Listen close and hear me. She's not my only love. I had another love, and she just had to share me. Well, she's 5 foot tall, space boots and all. She already knows she has competition. In competition, called a poke on an old man. Poke on a banjo, make that 5-string hot. Poke on a banjo, give it all you got. Poke on a banjo, watch them fingers roll. Of all songs, I guess the one that I love best is a poke on an old banjo. And when they start the band, she takes me by the hand, and I begin to swing her. She knows I'll never miss a chance to steal a kiss or dance the polka with her. Well, I don't speak words, the ones I have heard, the one thing I love so. She's caught in the middle, playing second fiddle to a poke on an old banjo. Poke on a banjo, make that 5-string hot. Poke on a banjo, give it all you got. Poke on a banjo, watch them fingers roll. Of all songs, I guess the one that I love best is a poke on an old banjo. That's our cute song of the night.
That's our polka song for the night. So.
More reverb. Pump it up. More reverb. More reverb. More bass.
If you guys haven't checked us out before, we have a lot of cool videos on YouTube and elsewhere that Kyle has made, and we did this one recently, and it kind of went viral, as the kids say. And it's a Doors song, and the Doors actually put it up on their page too, so like that was pretty cool. So here it is. Thanks again, everybody. We got a couple more for you. Come say hi when we're done. We gotta give it up for the well drinkers who are gonna be after us. We got shirts and stickers and jocularities afterwards. So join us, please.
I ain't gonna work tomorrow, or it might be tomorrow, I'll hang my head and cry. I'll hang my head in sorrow as my darling passes by. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, I ain't gonna work next day, I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it might be a rainy day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, I ain't gonna work next day, I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it might be a rainy day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it might be a rainy day, for it might be. A
Thank you all. We are Foggy Mountain Spaceship. It's a pleasure to be here with y'all. Come chat with us. We got merch.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Thanks to Jeff for putting this together. Come talk to us. We'll be out there in a few.
All right, everybody, give it up for Foggy Mountain Spaceship. How about that? I don't think it was quite like that personally. But you know, from the bottom of my heart and the whole staff here at the Hunt House, this stuff doesn't happen without you all coming and showing up, and
Thank you, guys.
and we're able to do this, and you guys show this kind of Southern hospitality to our guests, please. They've got great merchandise out there, and you can go talk to them after the show. But up next, give us about 10 minutes, and we're going to be out here with the Well Drinkers.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, man. That was great.
Happy minutes. Happy minutes.
Hey, and also, sorry about this.
Oh, really? No, it's
I noticed, so is that, are you fans of the Phantom one of the songs? No. Really?
I know, I can't.
Well, I hope you didn't outwear the glasses because I told him to tell them earlier. Just
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Every time you this is a great last show. Yeah, this, you know, this was a really cool place. I forgot that I came here quite a few years ago.